Hey YouTube, it's Hades, and this is how to get more headshots and how to get dark matter faster. I'm going to be using the Shiva. So, this is my first, I'm talking over the game. This isn't live, because I wanted to get you a good gameplay. But before I get into what we're going to be talking about, I want to discuss why I haven't been uploading very much. Because I haven't uploaded in like a week. And before that I didn't upload for like another week. But I've just been busy last week. I've had a lot of stuff to do. And yesterday was my birthday. So yeah, I got to eat at a nice steakhouse and got some money. I'm gonna get a new gaming chair soon too, so that's pretty hype. But yeah, I'm sorry. I've been lazy. I just haven't uploaded much. I've just been lazy. But yeah, that's the reason why I haven't been uploading. And every time I upload a video, I get like so many comments, but I don't even know. Half of them aren't even like serious. And I get like a lot of dislikes. It just happened really soon. I went from getting 7 likes and no dislikes to 4 likes and 8 dislikes. It was weird. But if it's something that I'm doing wrong, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, in this game I am trying to get as much headshots as I can. I think I got maybe 20 or more in this game. I forgot to check, but I got quite a bit. If anybody wants to count them and leave them in the comment, that would be pretty tight. But I got quite a bit. And I'm just showing that the Shiva should actually be one of the easier guns you get done, and not one of the harder guns. Because I know a lot of my friends have had trouble getting the Shiva gold, but it was one of the easiest guns. I would get 20 to I think I got 55 headshots in one game with the Shiva. It just started getting crazy after I started using it a little bit more. But the attachments I would run with the Shiva, I don't know if you saw it in the beginning, but I was running stock, quick draw, rapid fire, and high caliber. And if you want to take off stock or quick draw or one of those and switch it out with long barrel, that will actually make it a one-shot headshot across map, which is pretty cool. I was just using stock so I could strafe and quick draw because it's Nuketown. But I actually did really good in this game. But I also wanted to go over what attachments and what techniques for different sets of guns. So with SMGs, the biggest part for me with SMGs was laser sight. That was the biggest part. Not so much on the Kuda and the Razorback, but all the fast firing guns, I always use laser sight and hip fire, because when you use that, the gun naturally goes up, and usually by the time it goes up to their head, they usually die. So that's how I'd get most of my headshots with the SMGs. With the Kuda and the Razorback, I kind of those took me the longest because I treated them like a assault rifle. But my advice to you guys would be going into hardcore and doing those. There's a few guns I'd go into hardcore with. But going into the ARs, the KN was my first gun getting gold. I really don't even remember how I got it. It was before I even was going for dark matter, but I got that done. It took me a while, but that was before I started grinding. I was just playing with it because it still is one of my favorite guns. But so I can't really give you advice on that. I would throw on the same attachments with most of them. Just throw on some suppressor and quick draw, foregrip, or instead of foregrip, I love running suppressor. So I'd go high caliber, suppressor, quick draw, and extended mag. That would be my suggestion for that. And for some of the other guns, I would go, pretty much all ARs are pretty much the same, except for the ICR. ICR needs rapid fire, and it needs rapid fire if you're going to do it in core mode. With the ICR, it was kind of preference, but I like doing the ICR in core mode and Chaos Mosh Pit, because I enjoyed using it, so it didn't take me that long, because it's such an accurate gun. But if you go into hardcore, I think it's like a 1 or 2 shot to the head, so it's pretty insane. I'm almost positive it's a 1 shot if you have high caliber, but so that's what I would do. But, and just interrupting, sorry about the lag of aim with this with the Shiva. I have not used the Shiva in a long time. I mean, I did alright this game, but it was pretty sketchy. Some of the accuracy and some of the plays, because I haven't really played that much lately. But SMGs, I already went over SMGs and assault rifles. With the shotguns, the KRM and the Argus, I mean, those won't take you very long at all. You should fly through both of them. But the Haymaker and the Brecci, those are gonna, usually it took me about 4 hours a gun. The Shiva only took me like 2 hours, but like mostly every other gun took me about 4 hours to do, except the Brecci and the Haymaker. Those 2 guns took me, I think, 8 hours a piece, maybe 10 hours. It was bad, but I did it in core mode, where I think the Haymaker point blank is a 3 shot to the head, which is just stupid. That was just my fault. You should not do those 2 shotguns in core mode. You should do those in hardcore mode, like hardcore dom or hardcore team deathmatch, and try to sneak up behind people. And that's an easy way of getting headshots. It's just getting behind them and take your time. Don't just rush kill them. Like, actually get the headshot when you are behind them. That was one of my big problems, was just rushing and just killing the person without getting a headshot. But the snipers, the Drakon, everyone thought that was easy, but that took me a while. But I go into hardcore mode, ELO sight. I like using suppressor, but ELO sight is the main thing. You should fly through that. And then the Locust is just gonna take time. It's gonna be one of those guns that's just gonna be grinding. My main tip is don't rage. If you start raging, then it's just gonna be a pain in the butt for you guys to finish. So don't rage at all. But all the other snipers are just throw ELO on, you're done. Like, you should fly through them. Especially the PO6. The PO6 should be pretty easy for you to get done. Especially on Chaos Mosh Pit. I think I got that done in like 3 hours. It was quick. And, ooh, and another tip. Do your rocket launchers while you're doing your primary guns. Because, or you're gonna end up like me, where it took me, I think it took me like, in my Dark Matter video, I got stuck just doing the black cell, and it was just a pain in the butt to do. So do those while you're doing, like, sneak in your secondaries, so you don't have to just grind just secondaries towards the end, like I did. It was a pain in the butt. So do that, and LMGs, just camp. you should fly through the LMGs. They shouldn't take you that long. I think maybe all of them are pretty easy for me. Just use foregrip. With the Gorgon, use rapid fire. 48 Dredge, use rapid fire maybe. You should be fine on those. And then pistols, go into hardcore. One tip is bloodthirsties do not count when you have dual wield pistols. I learned that the hard way. It just does not work. With the combat knife, you need to run smokes And the biggest key, I mean, it's kind of common sense, but just go into the enemy's building and camp in there. I personally had an easier time getting bloodthirsties with my knife than I did with the snipers, because it's just, I don't even know, the knife was just really easy for me. I got that done in like maybe 5 hours, which is pretty quick for the knife. But yeah, I think that's pretty much. Oh, and specialists. This is a big part.
They're gone.
Use Heatwave. It will be your best friend. Use Heatwave. That, because you just run into a building, Heatwave it, and that's game over for them. But yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been uploading. Please leave a like instead of leaving just dislikes. Please. And yeah, I dropped the 60 bomb there. It was pretty tight. I got the double gravity spikes for the kill cam. It was to drop the 60 bomb too. It was pretty tight. But I hope you guys have a nice day. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Hades, down and out.
Get back to boot camp.